Hello everyone, it's Chrissy here from the Creative Eclectic. This morning I thought I would surprise you all and surprise myself and do a unboxing of some July to December mini catalogue items that I got. Now this box arrived Friday and the only thing that I've done is cut the tape. I haven't looked in it, so it's going to be a surprise for me as it is for you. So let's wait a couple of seconds. I hope there'll be a few people come on, and I am hoping that I'll be able to see your comments because my iPad isn't working, so we'll see how we go trying to see comments with my laptop, and I don't know that that's going to work, but anyway, let's see. Let's get started. I haven't got anyone on yet, so here we go. Let's open up the box, and they've got lots and lots of packaging. So this is one of the biggest Stampin' Up boxes that I have had for a long time. And we've got a little checklist, which I'll check off later. And let us get started. So, it's a bit of a mess inside this box. Let's pop these things out. So what is this? So here we've got some pearlized enamel effects basics. So these are like a pearlized paint, and they're very, very pretty. So they've got open it up and see, what have we got? Oh, we've got somebody watching. That's exciting. I'm not just talking to myself, although I could be. Okay, so if you're watching, so make sure you say hello. If not, I'll just continue on. So this is a white pearlized paint, and this is what they call real red. It looks more of a pink, but I'm sure it'll come up red when it dries. And a black. So these are in the new July to December mini catalogue. So if you haven't got that mini catalogue yet, make sure that you get it. Oh, hello, Kelly. Oh, thank goodness, I'm not just talking to myself. Hope you're having a lovely day. Oh. And in here we've also got some Snowfall Accents puffy paint. Oh, and I ordered a lot of that. We have got lots and lots of it because I think some of them are for a particular event that's coming up. So this puffy paint's pretty cool. You can make like snow and stuff out of it, and yes, it's really, really quite cool. And if you heat it, it puffs up even more. So we'll just put them to one side. Now, sorry about the lighting in my room this morning. The studio lights are all up in Steve's office and he's on the phone, so I'm not going to disturb him with his work. I'm going to be a good wife for once. Alright, so what are these things? These are Label and Leaf Amber Gem Combo Pack. So really nice little rhinestones and sort of papery leaves. Let's see if I can get this down a little bit. I don't want to spread it all over the house, but they're like maple leaves. Oh. And so you could make little tags out of those. They're really quite cute. Got a hole in the top, or you could cover the hole with a rhinestone if you didn't want a hole there. So yeah, that's pretty cute. We've got some fine sparkled gems. These are really pretty. I got some of these when I did the virtual on tour event earlier, a couple of months ago. They are so pretty. So they are, there's a red, a purple, I think that's supposed to be balmy blue, and then the pool party. So they're really nice. What else we've got in here? We've got some, now these are a carryover item. These are, oh, my fingers aren't working. Oh, I don't know if you can see them. No, the gold and the gold holly leaves. Now these come in 2 sizes. I'm actually splitting this pack with my dear friend Kim, and because we won't need as much as a full pack. So we've got a big leaf, and we've got a little leaf. So that's pretty cool. There we go. Those. It's got lots of embellishments. Now, let's see, we've got somebody else watching as well. I'm not quite sure who that is, but whoever you are, hello. Make sure you comment and say hello. So these are really cute wooden embellishments. Now you can colour these with your Stampin' Right markers or just your stamping blends. So they look like a bit like, so you could make them into holly sprigs, you could make them into, you can colour them whatever colour you like, or you can leave them plain. You can paint them with your acrylic paints, so that's pretty cute. Right. Some more of that puff paint. Okay. Now, let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, this is something I really wanted to show you. Now this is the Embossing Editions Toolkit. Now I've been a demonstrator for a long time, and they had in this toolkit many years ago, they used to have a black embossing powder tray, and they had it in 2 sizes. This is about the same as the smaller size, so it fits a card front in it. So what you do is you put your cardstock on that you want to emboss. You rub it over with your embossing buddy, which you can't buy elsewhere. You sprinkle your embossing powder over the top, and then you can also, and then you tap it off, and then you've got your embossing powder. You can just undo this and pour it back into your container. Now this kit also comes with a brush, and it's a beautiful brush, so you can brush off any excess embossing powder. And for the first time in a long time, their Stampin' Up has tweezers. Now these are sort of a reverse tweezer, so when you're not pressing them, they're closed, but when you press them, they're open, which means that you can hold them without having to press down. So that's really great if you've got hands that don't work properly, a bit like mine. And yeah, so, and they're heat resistant, so you can hold your project that you're embossing while you're heating it without burning your fingers. All right, now these are so cute. These are star treat bags. Now you'll see in the little mini catalogue that they have used these star treat bags. I'll just grab the mini. not only have they used them for a bag, but they've actually used them for a background. Just trying to find where I saw them on a card. So they've got little cutouts in them. It's going to make a liar of me. Somewhere in here. And I've got them dispersed through the mini, so it's a little bit hard to sort of see them. I know there was one near the Halloween sort of stuff. Oh, here. So this one they've put some paper behind it, and they've used it. This is on page 55 of the mini catalogue, and they've used it there. But they've also used it as a Christmas one. If I can ever find it, I will be grateful. So that might, oh, here we go. They've used it here also. They've used it as a packaging bag. They haven't put anything behind it. I'll keep looking. Here we go. So here on page 32 of the mini catalogue, they've used these Star Treat bags. They've stamped on them and put some gold foil and used them as part of their card front. So that's a really great idea. If you're buying them for a specific purpose and you don't want to have too many. Now, let's open them up and see. I should have put my scissors out here with me. Let's see. Let's open them up and see if what we think of them. I just liked them because you could use them for making sure that you're use them for on your cards, but if they're a little gusseted bag, so they stand up. So they're just really pretty on their own. You could use a bulldog clip or a little clothes peg clip or something like that, or you could make a little tag topper. So such a cute little gift bag. So let's see, that's a celebration item. We'll leave that till last. So I've got lots of paper in here because I'm doing a paper share with my friend. So this is the Light to Glow paper. So this is really, really pretty. And it's nicer in real life, as all of them are. So it's an evening evergreen, cherry cobbler, and soft succulent and very vanilla. So if you like that, and it's got some hints of gold, look at that. So there's lots of gold on one side. So this one here, you could cut those shapes out. So that's really pretty. So there's lots and lots of gold. There's gold Christmas trees. Open that box over there. We'll do another really great little thing. This is what I'm sharing with one of my friends also. She bought half the papers in the catalogue and I bought the other half. So, so we could have a bit of all the papers and all of the bits and pieces. So this is called the Santa Express Memories and More card pack. So if you're into scrapbooking or you're into really quick and easy cards, this is the way to go. Now, I cannot see any comments on my videos, so I I am hoping that people are there. But yes, let's see. All right, so we've got some, well, these are American card front size, so they're not quite right for ours, but they fit in the Memories and More album. So these just look great on the Memories and More note cards that are in the catalogue. These are from the Santa Express suite. And so you could put a little picture in there, or a little stamped item, or you could even cut it out and make it a peekaboo. So it's got some lovely little things. Now these cards are double-sided. So that's a really pretty card. It's non-traditional colours. Well, it's still red and green, but it's got some stickers. Whoops. So it's got 2 sheets of stickers. Okay, it's got, so these are great. So if you're going on holidays, and you want to make some Christmas cards, grab a pack of these Memories and More cards, plus the note cards and envelopes. And it's got some smaller sizes as well, and I'm not going to open those today. It's got some vellum. Okay. And some other vellum. Also got some die cut adhesive letters that you could colour any colour you want. So what I would do if I was going away travelling in a van or something like that, I would grab a pack of these and a pack of the note cards and envelopes and some adhesive and my favourite ribbon, and that would be my card making kit for while I'm away. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And also you can also grab some adhesive back stars to go with it if you want to embellish it. These are so pretty. I don't know if you can see, they're iridescent. They're very, very pretty. And I suspect you could probably colour those with your stamping blends. We'll try that later on. Okay, what else have we got in terms of embellishments? We have got ribbon. Now this is what they call an iridescent trim. Now, you can colour this with you can colour it probably 3 or 4 ways. So first of all, you can just grab your stamping blend, colour your little heart out. I'm trying to open it. Now, this would look great with your little treat bags. Let's see. So it's sort of a fluffy iridescent trim. And so you can leave it white, you could colour it with your stamping blends, you could colour it with your Stampin' Right markers. If you colour it with your Stampin' Right markers, it's going to take a bit longer to dry. You could also put a couple of drops of your re-inker in a little container, and depending on the colour that you want it, you might add some water, you might not, and dip the length of ribbon in there. Again, that's going to take a bit longer to dry than the stamping blends. Or you can just grab it and swish it across your ink pad back and forth until you get the colour that you want. Again, you're going to have to let it dry. Okay. So that is, yeah, I don't know what suite that's from, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I've got a black Stampin' Right marker. This isn't from the mini catalogue, that was just something that I needed. Now, this, I believe, is from, ribbon is from the Gnome suite, I think. Oh, that trim is from the Santa Express suite. This trim here goodness. You never find what you want when you're in a hurry. I believe it's from the No Place Like Gnomes set. No, that's probably not what it's called. Oh dear. Looking. So you'll see how they've used those Santa note cards to do a little mini scrap page, pocket page. Oh dear. Maybe I should have opened my box first and seen what... Oh, this is an example of where they've used that trim and they've coloured it. Well, maybe, but that's what I think it is. So, this is the Storybook Gnomes suite, and this is what this ribbon I'm about to show you is from. Now, it's a balmy blue ribbon. And I'm hoping someone is still watching, maybe, hopefully. Now, if you have any questions after the video, if you're catching it on replay, certainly send me a direct message, and I can never get this ribbon open. I'm happy to answer any of the questions that you have. Oh, goodness. I don't know, the packaging is so strong this morning. Or maybe my hands are just not working because of the cold. So, I'm not going to undo it. I'm giving up. It's really pretty. It's a balmy blue and white ribbon. Really, really pretty, and you're going to love it. Oh, we've got some more ribbon. Now this is the gold satin edged ribbon, and it's really pretty as well. Let's see if I have any luck with this, opening this one. Should have brought my scissors right out here with me. Oh, here we go. That's a bit easier. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if you can see. So it's got like a gold, it's a pale gold colour. Put it in here. Pale gold colour, but then it's got a sheer bit in the middle and two dark gold threads. So that's really pretty. That'll be very luxurious on your Christmas things. Okay, let's see what else we have. More embellishments. What are these ones? Oh, they're more of those little gold holly leaves. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, we've got some adhesive backed rhinestone sequins and gems. Now these are in 3 colours. So that looks like a mint macaron, a fresh freesia, and I don't know what that one might be. But they're very, very cute. They're very pretty for non-traditional coloured Christmas cards. Have we got any more colours? Oh, that's a celebration item. We'll put that to one side. Let's see. Let's have a look at the stamps next. Now this is a Trimming the Tree stamp set. I've got a couple of those for a very specific reason. So this is actually from the annual catalogue, and it's a photopolymer stamp set. It is so pretty. It doesn't have a die or anything with it, but it's just really pretty, and you can use it with your stamparatus. That's a really great option for you. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we've got another one of those. All right, this is, I showed you the ribbon from the Storybook Gnomes set. This is the stamp set from that suite. I'm just trying to find the right dies. It's got dies that go with it. And they are so cute though. I'm not going to worry about the dies right this moment. I'll just show you the stamp sets and then we'll go back. All right. Put that to one side and put that one to one side. Oh, goodness me. Now, this is the Trees for Sale stamp set. Now, this is a mini catalogue item, but in the Celebration catalogue, you can get dies that match it. So when you spend over, I think it's a $180, $180. I think that's it. It's a level 2 reward, and you can get this, the dies that match this. Now they will be somewhere in my little pile. Put them down there. Right. This is one of the less expensive stamps in the catalogue. Now this matches with the vintage bottle punch that is in the annual catalogue. And it's a very versatile set in that you could use it for Christmas, you could use it for, like if you just cover the words and that holly, there's real, and the happy holidays, it's got some good images. So, so they don't have to be Christmassy. They can be for autumn, or so if you want to get a bit more use out of your bottle punch, this would be a great stamp set for that. And it's got little matching shaker domes that go with it. Okay, if you love colouring, this is a set for you. It's the Family and Friends cling stamp set. I love the fact that it's cling. I like cling sets a bit more than photopolymer. I just like the image is a bit better. So, and this one here doesn't have to be a Christmas one, and you've got party lights, so they can be for Christmas or birthdays, so they could be for birthdays as well. This one, yeah, if you leave off the pom-pom, you might be able to make it into not a Christmas one, but just from all of us, you can use that for other things as well. So it's a little bit more, not hugely more than Christmas, but it is a little bit. So it's just something to consider if you like colouring with your Stampin' Blends. This will be one for you. Okay. Now, this is the Christmas Barn suite. Now, I love really vintagey Christmas things. So I am so glad that they've got a couple of vintage Christmas things, and it's got a die that goes with it. Oh, okay. And it is really quite cute. I'm just trying to see if I can find a die. Now the barn dies, let me open them. The barn dies are really lovely. They have got some fabulous shapes in them. if I can ever get anything open this morning. Oh, goodness. You'd think it wouldn't be so cold when it's almost midday. Okay, so you can cut out the barn. You can cut out the trees and the wreath and the horse and sleigh. It's also got another alternative. So this one here is for the stamped fence, but it's also got another fence as well. This one here looks like a bit like a silo. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'll have to have a play with that. But I just think it's really pretty. It's got a little sign that's also embossed as well as cut. Some little snowflakes. And some, you could make that a lake or a puddle of snow or something like that. So it's a really nice bundle. And I'm excited to have that one. So we'll pop that away. Now, we have more stamps. Now, this is the Very Best Occasions stamp set. It actually comes in a bundle. I'm not sure what the other part of the bundle is, but it's got some really lovely sentiments in here. My favourite is with a little more sparkle and a little less stress. Let's make this Christmas the very best. How sweet is that? That is so pretty. And even it's got some general words as well, like you make my life happier, you're the best ever. This one here, may your days be happy and your hearts be light. May your Christmas be merry and your new year bright. That's so pretty. But it's also got some general ones like, and love you, I mean it. So you could have that's an outside, and that's the inside of the card, or thinking of you. And then it's got an inside with comfort and love. So you could put that on the front of your card and that on the outside. No, on the inside, and you could have this birthday one and put this one on the inside as well. So it's got some options, and this one here goes, so you can see the fonts sort of go together. So that's a really great one. I don't know what the other part of that bundle is. So. Now, as I said, I like vintagey stamps, so I love this reindeer set. And I love this little girl. I think it's a little girl, a little person. It's so sweet. So I can just, that reminds me of very much of my daughter when we went to New Zealand. She spent her whole time, our first winter in New Zealand, wearing her little hood up. And she was only 5, I think, 4 or 5. So I think it was 4. Oh, it's got some nice sentiments. It's got some trees, and it's also got matching dies. So let's have a look at the dies while we're here. I hope everyone's having a fabulous day. It's a bit cloudy and cold, but we haven't had to put the heater on yet, so that's good. I know you're in North America, they've been having a heat wave, so that's a bit odd. So let's have a look at these dies. So you've got a die for the trees. You've got a little fox die, so it's an extra. You've got an extra reindeer. So you've got the reindeer for the 2 stamped images, and you've got a die for the little person. Plus you've got this extra die as well. I'm not quite sure what that is. And you've got some hills as snowdrifts. So, and a die for the rabbit. So you could use that for Easter as well. So that's very, very cute. So that stamp set will be used at our Christmas and July class coming up at the end of the month. So keep an eye out for that. else have we got here? We've got our designer. Now, you might look at this and go, what on earth are you thinking, Chrissy? Now, this is part of a bundle, and it is a designer treat bundle. Now, the best way to explain it is to probably say that, show you the dies. Might even be better to show you the catalogue, but I'm going to put that down somewhere. Let's open this up. Now, so these dies cut out a little treat box. So inside the little treat box, you've got little labels, so you can cut out little windows on each of the sides. You can also cut out that little label there. Then when you turn it over, it's got these numbers. So these are great for advent calendars. So you could go you could have make up your 12 days of Christmas. And it's also, so you'll see it's got a little face here. So the little face, you can make little reindeer and rabbits and bats and all sorts of things. So that's a really versatile set if you're making little gift items for people. So I'm not sure if I can, got stuff all over my table here. So that's a really great bundle, and I'll show you more about that. That will also be used at our Christmas in July class. Now, moving right along. Now, you might have seen on the Stampin' Up website. Oh, hello, Denise. Lovely to see you watching. I'm just doing an unboxing of my latest Stampin' Up order, and most of it is mini catalogue items, but I've got a few annual catalogue items, and this Pretty Medallion stamp set is one of them. So you may have seen on Stampin' Up social media in the last week or so, they've really featured this stamp, and it's a big background stamp. So if you've got a Stamparatus, this will be one that you want. If you don't have a Stamparatus, what I'd say is peel the back off your stamp, stick your label on and stick it to the inside of your case, and then you just lay your things over top of it, your cardstock over top of it. It is so pretty and so versatile. So you can use this, but not only for a nice background, you can use parts of it. You can, you could just colour it and use that centre bit. You could stamp it and then die cut it with a circle. There's all sorts of things you can do with it. But you can also use it for Christmas as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, what else have we got? Now, this is also from the mini catalogue. Now, when I saw this, it's a bit quirky, and I saw this cardigan and thought, ugly Christmas sweaters. The very first thing that I thought was ugly Christmas sweaters. And because I wanted a background on one of my cards with ugly Christmas sweaters, or Christmas jumpers as we call them in Australia. So that's really cute. It's got some plants, and I like this. Our friendship will live forever, unlike most of the plants I've owned. So I'm notoriously bad at killing plants, so that that really tickled my fancy to have that, and I have the perfect friend to give that to, because she gives me plants on a regular basis and I managed to unfortunately kill them. So yeah, and so this is a really quirky little set, but it's fun. And so you can use it for other occasions rather than just Christmas. And I think it's always important to have something like that, because it's easy for the next few months to get caught up in, oh, we're just going to want to make Christmas projects. Okay, so let's see what else I got in here. Now, I've got this embossing folder. This is actually 2 embossing folders, so it's got a little background with little houses on it, and then it's got little mountains and stuff like that, so that's super cute. Oh, more embellishments. I missed those ones before. So these are adhesive back seasonal sequins. So there's, what colours are in there? I don't want to open it. Let's open it. It's going to be difficult. Thank goodness for fingernails, eh? Yeah. So it's got a few different coloured sequins in it. So we've got some gold. We've got some white iridescent ones. We've got, I'd say that's supposed to be red, weird red, and a greeny sort of a colour. So I would have to check what colours they are in the mini catalogue, but so that's another lot of embellishments that we have. What have we got here? I'll talk to you about those in a second. Now this is, I'm not sure if this is from, so this is from the mini, and this is the Tree Rings hybrid embossing folder, but it's actually got dies that go with it. So let's talk about this. It does come in a bundle, and I didn't buy the bundle because it's not really something that I wanted. So the stamp set isn't my thing, but the tree rings are pretty cool. And I've seen some lovely things made with it. But let's have a look at the dies. So, here. Right, so when you make the dies, you'll see it's got the tree rings. So these coordinate perfectly with your embossing folder. Let's see if I can pull this out. So you can, and some people do this, it's up to you whether you feel like that you're game enough to do it, is when they are embossing, they also put their dies in and cut and emboss at the same time. Now, it's really up to you if you want to do that. It just saves a step. And then what you can also do is it's got these little ring sections as well. So you could make these embossed bits two-toned, so you could emboss it twice. And so that is completely up to you whether you decide to do that or not. It's got some other little bits and pieces that go with the stamp set. Like it's got some leaves and some, yeah, odd things. But anyway, so that is the hybrid embossing folder. That is something that I think is really exciting. But I get excited about all sorts of things that most other people don't. So I am hoping that Oh, hi Laura, thanks for watching. I'm having difficulty seeing who's watching and who's not. Hope you're having a really lovely day and it's not too cold for you. Yeah. So, let's continue with my unboxing. So, I'll put them back together later, but I really like this bundle. It's really, really cute. What have we got here? We've got some more dies. Oh yeah, so the gnome dies. I showed you the gnome stamp set before. So we've got dies to go with it. So that's a really great bundle. So it comes in not only a bundle, but it comes in a suite as well. So you can buy the stamp set and the die on its own, or you can buy the bundle with the dies, or you can buy the whole suite, which has got paper, embellishments, trim, everything. So, all right. And before I showed you the tree stamp set, this one here, Trees for Sale, these are the dies that go with it. Now this is especially exciting for me because my family are into caravanning. I am the only one that doesn't have a caravan or a camper van because I did all that with Mum and Dad when I was little, so I'm not into it, although I can see the merits of it. And this has this really cool little caravan in it, and it also has dies that cut out the trees and you can layer the trees, and it's got a little die for the puppy, and it's got a die for the Trees for Sale sign, and it's got fairy lights, and it's got a flagpole and little extra things like a reef for the front door of your caravan, and I'm not quite sure what that is. I'll have to cut that out and find out. Little stars, little steps. I think that's what they are. It could be a pathway. Yeah, so that's going to be fun to play with. Now, as I said, this is a level 2 celebration item. So when you spend $180 or more, you can get this dies, okay? All right, so let's go to punch. Now this punch is a corner punch, but it's also got a little ribbon slot as well. So that's really, so you've got nice, it's a 3-way punch. So that's very cool, and that's part of a bundle with one of the word sets. Oh, we've got another stamp set down the bottom here. Oh, we've got another couple. Oh, goodness me. This is one of the biggest orders I've put in for a while. So these are envelope treat boxes. So they have a little seal. They've already got the adhesive on it, and they make a nice little box that's probably about almost an inch high and very, very cute. So really quick and easy to put together, and they look like a little envelope. Okay, now we're at the paper bit. Now we'll start with the painted Christmas paper. This is a carryover paper from last year, so I'm not going to show it to you today, but you can find that in the little mini catalogue. All right, this is to celebrate everything paper. Now this is a hostess paper, and oh my, it is so nice. So nice. It's got things for all occasions. Now I'm sharing this, it's a really big pack. So I am sharing this with one of my team as part of our paper share. She's bought half, I've bought the other half of the papers in the box. So this was freebie. Now, just look. It's got spots, it's got stripes, squiggles. Oh, look at that. How good is that? It's got little triangles, fireworks, autumn things, some sort of masculine but bright things, some yellows. It's got Halloween. How cute. Now, to get this paper, you actually have to put in a qualifying order of over $250. So you can host a party, and if your orders leave up to, or over $250, you get this, or you can just put in your own order, and if it's up to that, you get that as well. So it's got Christmas decorations. It's got Christmas trees. You could colour those trees in if you feel that way inclined. And there's lots of paper, so you can make that any colour you like. So really lovely paper, and I love this. It looks like treats, but it's Christmas treats. I don't know if you can see that. Let's zoom in a bit closer. So you've got bonbons and Christmas sweets and mistletoe and holly and gingerbread men. So that is super cute. Alright, let's go on to the next bit of paper. So this is the Sweet Christmas. This is from Candy Cane Christmas or something. It's from a sweet at the beginning of the catalogue. And this has got, of course, candy canes on it. And it's called Sweetest Christmas. So let's have a look at this. It's got dies that can cut out some of this paper. But I like this because look, that's quite neutral. It can be Christmassy or it can be birthday. So that not the back of the candy cane ones, if you're not into candy cane ones, are very much neutral, or very neutral. No, that's probably a better word. And it's got a great colour combination. So I love the colour combination of the garden green, real red, and pool party. That's such a, mixed with the white, that's such a great combination. So keep that in mind for your Christmas cards. That little bit of pool party with your red and green just lifts it. So just makes it a little bit different, but still keeps that fairly traditional colours. So that's a great paper called Sweetest Christmas. Okay, what other paper have we got in here? Ooh. So we've got Rings of Love. So this is from the mini catalogue. No, this is from the Celebration catalogue. So this is, I think this is a level 1 reward. Let me just double check that. There's so much great stuff in the Celebration this time. So much great stuff. So this is a level 1 reward. So when you spend $90, you can choose to have this Rings of Love paper. So it's not my favourite paper, but what you can do is it coordinates with the, so this one here, you've got trees. So you could use that for your Halloween. Got some, this is sort of like a Christmassy one. You've got some flowers. You've got like a ginghamy sort of thing, a checky sort of plaid thing, I think you'd call it. It's got autumn colours, and then on the other side, a really pale. If you're into birds, it's got birds. I like that side of that. Got some little houses. The other side is a bit of a medallion-y sort of thing. It's got mushrooms. They might look really good with your little gnomes. And on the other side of that is the tree rings, which you can cut out with these tree rings dies. So they coordinate perfectly. And you could emboss them as well. So just keep that in mind as one of the options that you could get for free during Celebration. Now, Celebration goes for 2 months, from July and August. So if you're wanting to stock up on your Christmas crafts, now is supplies. Now is the time to do it. All right. Let's do this one. This is called the Rustic Harvest. Now, I'm not sure who else is still watching, if anyone's still watching. I can't see any comments, so I'm just carrying on regardless. The Rustic Harvest is a bit of an autumn theme set, but it's got some lovely things in it. You might not be into pumpkins, I'm not, but it has got a nice black and white stripe on the other side. But pumpkins are great for Halloween bags. This has got a really pretty sort of repeated pattern. And again, that looks to me, even though it's supposed to be a fall, autumn sort of thing, and it's the wrong season for us, we don't do in Australia so many fall things, you can make that into a Halloween thing. Now this is what I really like. So you could cut this in half, cut it into 10 centimetre wide strips, and you have got 6 card fronts. As easy as that. All you do is chuck a bit of ribbon around the bottom and an embellishment, and you've got 6 cards. No problem at all. And if you don't like that side, well, you can use the other side. That's the beauty of this cut and paper, is it's double-sided. Now, I'm not sure about the pumpkins and the gourds, but I could use that side, so I'm okay. And you can colour it too. So spritz it with a re-inker, or use a sponge or whatever, your dauber or whatever, and change the colour. And I like this colour because it's very masculine, so and very rich, earthy sort of tones. But you might choose to use the other side, and again, you could just colour a few single leaves and change the whole look of the paper. That's what stamping blends are for. And I like this. This paper is sort of, to me, it reminds me of Christmas streamers, but you might choose to use the other black and white side. So you've got some really great options with that paper. And that was, okay, let's go on to the next one. I'll leave that one till last. Now here we have got the Snowflakes specialty vellum. Oh, this is really pretty. You get sheets, but I think there's only 3 designs. So you've got a flocked white snowflake. Or maybe not. Yeah, you've got a flocked white snowflake. You've got flocked white dots. And then you've got a different type of snowflake there. Ooh, so it's got 6 different designs. No? Oh, then it's got a foil. Ooh, that's pretty. the silver foil. Ooh. What's the other side of this one? And then silver foil dots. And then silver foil snowflakes. So you get one of each, 6 different patterns, or 6 different sheets, one of each design. So some are silver foil and some are white flocked, and they're vellum, so you can see through them. Oh, that's so pretty. I can see that going with a bit of pool party. That would be nice. All right. That is the box. What have we got here? Storybook gnomes. So I showed you the gnomes before on the stamp set. This is part of that suite as well. Okay, let's go. So we've got some cute gnomes. On the other side, it's got some snowflakes. Oh, you ugly Christmas sweaters. No, not quite, but it's very cute. Got some trees. The other side is some more snowflakes. It's almost like a Pacific Point, that blue, but I'm sure it's not. They don't seem to use Pacific Point very much. Now, I believe that these have a matching die, the little toadstool houses. And then you've got the little gnomes with the reindeer and the foxes. You've got some foxes and reindeer. I would personally be cutting those out. I wouldn't be using it as a whole back of paper, fussy cutting them out. Some trees. Oh, those trees are cute, very modern. Okay. And if you haven't really had a chance to go through the mini catalogue, I just ordered a heap of stuff and hope that I like it. No, I didn't really. I did have a plan for all of it. But I ordered more than what I had thought. And this is really pretty. It's got some, and then you've got gnomes. You could do a little scrapbook with those gnomes. They're really quite cute. Christmas scrapbook. Oh, then some more little toadstools or mushrooms. I don't know what you call them. Oh, and look at that. That's so nice. So if mushrooms aren't your thing, you've got a nice background for it. They've done really well with making some, with their pairing on that one, I think. Okay, what else have we got here? This one here is glimmer paper. Now, it is evening evergreen gold and berry vanilla. So let's see how that looks. Now we get it open. So there's 3 colours. So that's a very nice gold glimmer. And it doesn't come off on your fingers. Isn't that cool? That's the thing I hate about glitter, is it comes off on your fingers. Ooh, the evening evergreen's lovely. And the vanilla, sort of, depending on your light, it sort of can have a yellowy tinge or it can have a bluey tinge. So I'll have to have a think about how I play with that one. But aren't they pretty? I love that evening evergreen. I probably would buy 5 packs just to have that. It's so pretty. Okay. So, we're coming to the end, maybe. So this is also in the mini catalogue. This is a Gingham Cottage. So I'm sharing this with 2 of my friends because there is so much paper. So it has got, it's a 12 by 12 paper, and it has got 48 sheets. I don't know if I could use 48 sheets of Gingham paper, but if you've got 3 friends, this is the perfect paper to buy because it's a good size. You can make scrapbook page, 12 by 12 scrapbook pages. You can make bags. Oh, great. Even if you're shared it with one other person if you don't think you can use it. And it's all sorts of colours. So you've got black and white, you've got pumpkin pie, you've got, you're going to really have to have a look at the catalogue and have a look at this. This is really cute. All sorts of colours in there. So, look, that's perfect for Halloween. I'm talking a lot about Halloween, even though that's in October, because it's around about now is when I start thinking about that. And I love black and white, so I am really pleased. Look, that's great for a Christmas present. Oh, I'm going to have fun with that one. So, again, that one was called Gingham Cottage, and that is from the mini catalogue. Now we're up to talking about things from Celebration. So, as I said before, Celebration, you should, if you're one of my customers, you should have received a Celebration catalogue, and you should have received a mini catalogue as well. If you haven't, let me know, and I will get one in the post to you straight away. Right, well, this week. Anyway, let's start at the beginning. So we've already talked about the dies. So let's talk about these hippos. Now, the hippos, these are fabulous. So this is a level 1 set. Now my girlfriend Delise, who lives in New Zealand and is her and her husband have been dairy farm managers for years. She turned these hippos into little Jersey cows, spotty cows, black and white spotty cows, and they look fabulous. And she put little udders on them, so that is something. And it is, I love this, it is a red rubber stamp, yay! So you're going to get really lovely crisp images. So this is a $90 spend set, but if you decided that you were going to spend $180, you could get the matching dies that go with it. Now these matching dies are so cute. So you can turn your little hippo into all sorts of things. Little hippo or cow, if you think it looks more like a cow than a hippo, that's your thing. So it's got 3 dies that go with the hippos. It's got a little bucket, so you can pop your hippo in the bucket, or a little boat. You can make it be snorkeling. It's got a snorkel and goggles. It's got sunglasses. It's got a party hat. I can see that little hippo with a tutu, with a party hat and sunnies on. It's got some little flowers and some hearts. So you can have lots of fun. It's even got waves for the ocean under the boat. And as I said, it's a celebration item, and so if you spent $90, you could get that die, but if you spent $180, you could get both. You get this or that for $90, or both for $180. So the beautiful thing about Celebration is that you just can pick and choose. Now, items are while stock lasts, and I know that those hippos are really, really popular. So if you think that by any stretch of the imagination you want it, put your order in this month, like in the next week, because I can't guarantee that it will still be there next month. It could sell out. So now this is another really nice stamp set. If you're into colouring, this might be one that you like. I love these ducks. Are they ducks? Are they geese? I don't know. But they're really sweet. And it's a red rubber stamp. And it's called Stylish Sketches. It is a level 1 stamp set. So if you spend $90, you could choose that one instead of the hippos. else do I have? Now these are pretty. This is also, if you don't want a stamp set, you want something a bit more, like you want some more supplies, this is the way to go. This, again, is a $90 spend reward. And let's see, so you've got some really pretty note cards, and they've got like a leaf pattern on it. And so it's in two colours. It's in Pool Party and Soft Seafoam, and then you've got coordinating envelopes with it. And so they've got pretty insides to the envelopes. And the envelopes are seafoam, but they've got the Pool Party on the inside. So how pretty are they? And they actually coordinate with some paper that's in the annual, in the mini catalogue, and a suite called the Splendid Day Suite, which I don't have. I have shown you a couple of things created with that. So that's a really great little option. Then we get on to this paper. So this is another $90 spend paper. It's a gold and silver foil paper. What I like about this paper is that it only has a pattern on one side. So you're not going to get all stressed about, oh, I like the pattern on both sides, which side am I going to use? Because it's only a 6x6 paper, so you've got enough for a card front and an envelope, and they're in gold and silver. And you can colour it. So if you want a pink with gold stripes, grab out your blending brush and your Melon Mambo ink or polished pink ink and blend it away. Or so you've got gold, you've got silver. So that's a really lovely little set of paper. And again, that's a $90 spend. So you'll find that in your celebration catalogue on page 10. And see, if you look at the catalogue, they have actually used their blending brush to make an ombre pattern with the stars. How sweet is that? Okay. The other thing I've got here is Amazing Phrasing. Now this is a level 2 stamp set. What reward? And it's a photopolymer set, which is fine for, I think, for words, because you want to see where you're putting them. Now, to qualify for this set, you need to spend $180. But look at all of the words it's got. You are amazing, to another amazing, I don't know, something around the sun, to another year around the sun. It's going to be amazing, you've got this, you're doing amazing, looking good, looking amazing, amazing together. So sorry. Oh, then it's got you are amazing, and then you amazing, you did it, I missed you. So you've got some good words in there. Okay, there's a couple that I'm not quite sure of, but that's okay. That's just me. All right. So the next $180 reward is a bundle of some flowers. This is called Wonderful World. They're probably not my style of flower, but I know that there's some people who really like them. And the other thing that comes with that set is some coordinating paper. Now, I had the opportunity to play with this paper when I was in Adelaide last month. Oh, it's hard to believe it was last month. And here we go. We have got some really cool paper. Now, it's lots of sort of neutrals, and you've got rich raspberry in there. You've got blackberry bliss in there as well. So I'm sure if you like flowers, you'll probably really like this paper. And it coordinates beautifully with the stamp set. So just keep that in mind. Now the last thing in my box, but we never get to the end, is the Perfectly Pomegranate stamp set. Now, if you place an order, that is over, it is over 500 Australian dollars, you will get this stamp set. Now, it's an interesting set. There are no words, but I'm sure you can find something to use. And that, you get that automatically. So you don't have to give up anything else to get it. It's just part of the host set. So if you host a party that you've got rewards over $500, if you're a cook, like if you're a bit of a Maggie Beers fan, you might notice that she, on her badges, has got these pomegranates. She supports a charity called, well, she's got her own charity where it's focused on putting good food into nursing homes, and their little badge that they sell has got a pomegranate on it. So that's, I thought that was fitting that I got that one for free, and when I'd just been to Maggie Beers' farm. So this is a really good background stamp. You've got some flowers, so it'd be worth having a play with that one. So we've come to the end of my unboxing. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in that box, and I'm actually still waiting for another box to come. So if you have any questions about anything I've shown you, or you are wanting to place an order, or you have any questions about anything else in the catalogues, please send me a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can, within 2 working days, and we can have a chat. I did forget to tell you about, in the mini catalogue, there is in a celebration promotion which goes for this month and next month. There is a join special, and I haven't got this, but I have seen it, and it is simply beautiful. If you're a planner and love all things planners, and this is for you, the Making Plans collection. So if you join Stamping Up during August or July, you will get, as well as your $235 worth of products for just $169, you will get this fabulous Making Plans collection. So it's got a planner, it's got all the inserts for the planner, it's got a couple of notebooks, it's got stickers, it's got a stamp set. Now the stamp set is really cute and really useful for people who have planners. So it's not available for sale for non-demonstrators separately. So the only way to get it is to join Stamping Up and hopefully join my team. And yes, so it's really cool. It's such a pretty planner. So that's the last thing I had to tell you. So hope you have a really fabulous week, and I hope you've enjoyed looking through the stash of things that I got in my big brown box. And it's a massive box, one of the biggest that I've had for ages. And it was a bit disappointing that it only all came in one box. So hopefully we'll catch up with you soon, and I will do another live fairly soon, and we'll also catch up on our mystery stamping. Until next time, happy creating. Bye for now.